Welcome to the Buzz Daily News Network, and you're on a mission with Jack Sears. When we get together, we visit with dynamic, innovative leaders of business, industry, and nonprofit, and also entrepreneurs who have real unique missions. And today, we're going to hit it out of the ballpark because we've got David Jaison with his mission of mentalism beyond belief. Did I pronounce that right?
You did, Jack.
Okay, very good. Well, welcome to the show, David.
Thank you for having me, Jack.
So, for our audience, tell us about your art, your talent, and your business, which I think is all of the above, right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say so. So I'm a performer, first and foremost, and I perform what's called mentalism. Now that, depending on who you ask, everybody has their own opinion about what mentalism is. Some people could interpret it as mind reading, psychic abilities, supernatural powers, amazing powers of influence and psychological subtlety. So for me, it's a little bit of all of the above, but more so packaged in a mystery. So when you see a performance of mine, you're going to see some thought reading, you're going to see some influence, I'm going to make some incredible predictions, and you're going to see me teaching you a little bit about how the brain works. And ultimately, at the end of the day, whether it's for a corporation, because that's 80% of what I do is for corporate,
Okay.
or if it's a private party, I do everything. Ultimately, the goal is the connection. And we're going to share how we connect with each other. That's my mission when I'm performing, is forming a bond and a connection with my audience.
I can tell you, I said we're going to hit it out of the ballpark. I've seen you in action, and you are spot on. You connect all those dots, and you do it very well. So what inspired you to walk this path in life?
So what inspired me, going back to my childhood,
Okay.
I was always into magic tricks.
Okay.
I was 4 years old. I saw a magician, typical story. I saw a magician perform, and I'll never forget this. And I forget a lot of things in life. At the end of the show, and I was 4 years old, so how much did I really comprehend and grasp?
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a lollipop. He handed me a lollipop, and he said, "You put this under your pillow when you go to sleep tonight." When I woke up the next morning, inside the wrapper of the lollipop, instead of the lollipop, was a dollar bill on the lollipop stick. Now, of course, now I probably understand he handed one to my father, switched it out, but
Okay.
but then as a 4-year-old, I mean, that impacted me so powerfully, right? Even if I didn't understand what was happening, that impacted me. And on my 5th birthday, my aunt bought me the Fisher-Price magic set.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
And that thing was incredible, even to this day.
Yeah.
But that just got me going on the path of learning. Back then, it was learning how to trick people and how to do the tricks, right? At a very basic and elementary level. But what I discovered was I have a love of connecting with people and entertaining.
Yeah.
And then a little bit later on, I started understanding more about how the tricks are actually tricking the mind. And I sort of did a little break, and I said, I want to learn more about the brain. This is more intriguing to me than the actual magic. So I started learning how our brains work, various psychological subtleties and nuances and all the different things going on up here. And then I went back to what I learned in magic, and then I just started applying various components of everything. So it's a combination of skill sets between psychological nuance and subtlety, verbal manipulation, and deception and mystery.
Oh.
And then also body language, body reading.
Yeah.
All of these different skill sets, they're all individual, but when you combine them all together, it's an amazing experience.
So I would agree. I've seen it, and you're very good at it. Let me ask you this. If somebody wanted to book you for a show, right, or wanted to connect with you, or wanted to even just learn more about your craft or your trade, how would they book a show? How would they connect with you? What's the best way to? Maybe they could even see some of your show, some of your talent in action.
So the very best way would be go right to my website,
Okay.
which is my name, David Jaison, JAISON.com.
That's right.
DavidJaison.com is my website. You could learn more about what I do, who I am, and you could see some video footage and see examples of what I do and more information. I'm on Instagram. My handle is Mentalism Beyond Belief. I'm on YouTube. You could just search David Jaison. I think that comes up. And I'm on LinkedIn. I'm all over.
Yes, you are. You are all over, and I hope you're not in my head right now. So
I might be. I don't know. You never told me I couldn't.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Listen, you have a tremendous talent and a craft, and on top of that, as an entrepreneur, you've got passion and you're mission driven. You've been a joy to have on our show, and we thank you so much for doing that.
Jack, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Good luck. I hope people connect with you and book for a show. That would be awesome. So
Please.
that's it, folks. That's the time we have today here on A Mission with Jack Sears. If you'd like to learn more about David, his business, and a host of other things that are happening here in our community, be sure to check out this interview and a bunch of other things at www.dailynewsnetwork.com. Until we get together next time, be well, stay healthy, and be happy. And remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.